are starting our very first journey for the year of Pokemon investing. Now, I already have cards from last year. But what I wanted to do with this channel is I wanted to start new, kind of build it from there, kind of go through the process of what I'm buying, what I plan on buying for the next 7 to 10 years, and seeing where this journey goes, because I'm very optimistic about the future of Pokemon cards. I think it's an awesome place to put your money in. We're not looking to do anything crazy. We're hoping to budget out $200 to $500 a month, and we're gonna just see where it goes. And I feel like this is a great starting place for people starting out, that they could kind of see the ups and the downs of what years worth of investing looks like, especially when so many people have been already collecting for 4 to 10 years in the hobby. It's kind of overwhelming when you come into the new space and there's a lot of new people here. So I think it'd be kind of fun to show what it would look like starting out. And this is what I have collected so far this year. I know it's not much, and we're trying. So one of the first things we picked up here was our Ascended Heroes Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes. And as most people know, Pokemon Center is near impossible to hit these days. If you're not already part of Discord groups, there's always great ones like Rattle's Discord. I'm not a huge Discord guy. I don't super love doing that kind of stuff, so I'm more on YouTube, and that's where you got people like Gotta Mitch 'em All, and I think Pokebeard does it as well. So I'm always in there watching, looking for notifications, refreshing on my phone. Whenever I use my phone, I always go on my private browser. Usually that kind of helps me avoid any, old like cache and memory, so that way hopefully you're able to get through their bot detecting. But I really like the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes. I get the exclusive stamps on it, and at this point it's really just more about the scarcity than it is actually the product. We don't really know how much reprints we're going to get of these moving forward, so anytime you're able to, I definitely look for when we get release dates or the pre-releases on Pokemon Center. So just, you want to stay in the loop there. There's nothing coming out until, I believe it's the new set with Zygarde, possibly Greninja, which I don't think that set is going to be as crazy as Ascended Heroes, but we will see what that looks like. And one of the other things we picked up this week, actually these two things, which I got extremely lucky, is I hit on booster boxes at my Pokemon vending machine. So I got both of these at MSRP, and that's really just the dream. Like, if you can get stuff for MSRP, that is the goal. I don't really do a lot of buying online just because I prefer to do it in person. A lot of times if you do cash, you can also dodge some of those fees and taxes that we are going to pay later down the road here in 7-10 years. That's the plan. Or we'd also want to use some of these to trade into some better sets, which we'll kind of discuss, what my thought process is. For me though, like, I am not looking to trade much of my Phantasmal Flames, because I think that this honestly is one of the best products we've gotten in the last 6 months. everyone's poo-pooing on this set just because it's small, which, you know, it is. There's no denying it, but it's still held up, and 236 isn't anything to sneeze at, especially with just how small the set is, and there really isn't anything besides the Charizards. But I mean, come on guys, look at that Charizard. How can you hate on this? This is the best Charizard we have ever had. Like, I'm at the point where I might have to go through, rate all the Charizards ever made, because in my opinion this is top 5 Charizard easy. But no shot. And I opened the Shining Star Charizard and the Delta species when I was 16, 17. Traded that crap so fast for some vintage cards at the time. So L on me trading my old cards, but you know, at least I traded them. I didn't just get rid of it, didn't lose it, or you know. But it is what it is, and I just think that this set over time is going to be amazing. So I would ignore the people that are saying don't invest in it. If of course you want to try to get it at MSRP, I would not be overpaying for Phantasmal or a runner-up here, Mega Evolutions. I think that this set is low-key kind of overhyped. We'll kind of go over some of the singles and why I think that. I just don't really think that there's anything in the near future that's really going to help drive this set up. I mean, you got the gold cards, which I honestly am a fan of. Like, if they're going to do gold cards, this is what I want from gold cards. I like the design, I like the textures, I like the poses. This Gardevoir is the best Gardevoir I've ever had. This Lucario is sick. You know, you got all the Pokemon on there. But for these prices, I just do not think that that's warranted. The only single here that I think if you are looking to snag, it would be this Mega Latias. Like, I think that one is actually low-key. Like, if someone offered me 76 cash right now, I would hop on that, because this card is actually pretty sick. But I'm not a big Latios fan. I mean, even look at that. I mean, Lily's down to 75. So, I mean, you know that. What are we doing? Like, I thought she was supposed to be, you know, the bee's knees. The Mega Venusaur is a $50 card. The art is, I mean, I don't know why they can never get Venusaur right. He just looks so sad. I want a refund. 123 just doesn't seem right. And then we also had a booster bundle that we were able to pick up from our vending machine. Again, if you have one near you, I would highly recommend just checking every once in a while. That's what I do. I really don't check. I just got crazy lucky here. And I think Surgeon Sparks is one of the best of SV. It's not the best, but I mean, like, these top cards are solid. I mean, we just go through these IRs, and there's so many. Like this Ceruledge, like, I picked one up, but like, if I see any more of these, I'm just gonna be picking these up, because this card, Ceruledge, I think that is going to be one of those Pokemon that will be extremely popular in the next 5-10 years. So definitely looking at that. But I just love, like, all of these IRs. There's so many. It's going to be a fun set to open up here in the next 5-10 years. There's just so many. It just keeps going. Like, it's crazy. So with it dropping in price, I think that's good. It does give you opportunity. Like, honestly, if we look, I'm curious, because I do think like for $70, like, I would actually be willing to pick this up for, if you could get 60, 65, I mean, that's not even that bad, because I just think Surgeon Sparks is actually worth paying over MSRP, whereas Mega, we gotta let them cook. We're gonna have these new printing facilities, and the Megas are definitely going to be in that reprint the new facilities, so definitely be a little more cautious with Mega, but Surging Sparks I think is in a great spot. Obviously it's up 2%, but you know, it is what it is. And I know loose packs get doo-dooed on, but it's one of those things where we are in the era of rip and ship, baby. So if you have any chance, just pick them up, hold them. Like they're not as sketchy as Sword and Shield, being weighed. You know, if you're gonna sell, you need to build up a reputation. You know, try to find someone that you know, maybe locally, that does rip and ships or whatnot. I mean, whatnot is super sus, but if you know people, then you can always sell it to them for a percentage here in 7-10 years, and you'll make easy profit. And we'll just kind of glance over here at our, let's see, go to our overview, kind of see where we're going for the week. So kind of chilling, shot up there because I got those booster boxes, but yeah guys, we're just kind of doing some weekly updates on our 2026 investments. Maybe at some point we'll do some more videos. Right now it's just keep it pretty casual, do a weekly thing, kind of show you guys what it looks like and show you the ups and downs, make it as real as possible. We don't want to fluff it up, try to FOMO, try to hype, or you know, avoid buying cases worth of product, because I just don't think cases are worth it right now. You know, the worms are out of the can at this point. Like everyone knows, you know, the jig is up. You can hold on to Pokemon, make a ton of money, and if you're not getting a case premium and getting, you know, more for less, I just don't really see the value in it unless it is one of the sets that we are really looking to get, which honestly I'm going to show you real quick. Just what I am targeting. Like, these are definitely opportunities that I would love to use to possibly sandbag to get into more prismatic and destined rivals, because those are going to be the best products for you to get. We'll go over those because right now the main thing I really want to get is, like, obviously the booster box would be sick, but it's just for, I just don't think it's worth it. But I think right now definitely trying to get the ETBs. I mean, these just look so sick. Like, I just think in the next 5-10 years that this is gonna be money in the bank. Like, you need to be grabbing that. I mean, the booster box is fine. I don't love it. It's just got too much. Like, the black and the red is just so clean and just looks so good. So the other thing is our boy, of course, prismatic. So nothing new. Obviously, you know, anything prismatic, snag it. If you gotta pay more, that's just the nature of the beast. You're gonna be stuck with the bag. And right now, I mean, really, if you're looking at snagging anything, I would be looking at your boy. Where is it? Am I stupid? There it is. It's so teeny. Oh, that's a case. Yeah, you don't want this. I think 120 is actually pretty good. Like, I'm tempted to snag it at Walmart. I'm waiting to get some of my coupons from my business, so I get $50 off, so knock that down to $70. But I mean, really, 120 isn't horrible. I mean, as a collectible, when you hold on to that, you get the little Umbreon and the Espeon promo in there. That's pretty sick. So that's it for this week, guys. I'll be hitting you guys up next week with another video, and you guys have a great week. Peace.